Do you love to eat Ramly burgers? Let us show you about Company Ramly. Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. Let me introduce my team member. Myself, Noraliza binti Osmi. Second, Arina Natasha binti Abdul Rashid. Third, Zahila binti Ahmad. Fourth, Amira Shazwani binti Zulkarsha. And fifth, Hazrafi binti Abdul Hamid. History of company. Ramli bin Mokni founded the company in 1980 with the goal of developing a clean and high-quality halal Western fast food chain in Malaysia. Ramli and his wife began selling burgers from street food stall in 1979. While working as a butcher in a market, he discovered the most fresh meat sources were unknown whether they were halal or not. From Ramli to create a halal certified meat sources for all Muslim consumers in Malaysia. The company owns a processing plant in SME Industrial Park Mukim Batu, Kuala Lumpur, which offer career opportunities ranging from management to production to product marketing and distribution. Kumpulan Ramli currently has 10 subsidiary company operating within the group. Apart of the producing burger meat and other frozen foods, the company is also well known from its streets which have sold the Ramli burger in every state of Malaysia since 1979 and are a local favorite, particularly among cities. As of 2015, it is estimated that there are over 25,000 Ramli burger stalls nationwide with a monthly average income of around 5,000 ringgit Malaysia. The burger has banned in Singapore due to the meat original from sources that are not on the Agri-Food and Veterinary Authority of Singapore approved list of commercial food imports of meats, which may pose a potential health risk. The Ramly burger wrap is still used by Singapore street vendor. Vision of Ramly: to produce halal, clean and quality product. Mission of Ramly: achieve excellence in the business target.
Next is core value. Core value is a principal belief that a person or organization views as being of central importance. For Ramly, they believe that producing halal food will make it easy for everyone as their food can be consumed by Muslim and other religion. Next is objective. Objectives are specific, measurable results that companies hope to maintain as their organization grows. When you create a set of business objectives, you focus on specific. As for Ramly, their objectives are provide Muslims and other with halal fast food options. This is Ramly's organization chart. The company was founded by Datuk Dr. Haji Ramli bin Mokni and his wife was the co-founder, Datin Hajah Shalasiah binti Abdul Manap. They were helped by their children, which is Encik Zaharin and Puan Siti Hayu. They grew the company from humble beginnings to become one of the most respected and market leaders in the country.
When we're talking about SWOT analysis, many other companies using this strategy for their business. For Ramly itself, also use this type of strategy to know what is good and bad for their business. First, we go to the strengths. Ramly has a good label and packaging, a well-known brand, strong production, and also user manual for marketing. We go to the weakness for Ramly food processing syndrome Berhad. Number 1 is production of unhealthy processed food. Number 2 is lack of marketing and advertising strategies. Number 3 is less restaurant available in Malaysia, and also the differences from other fast food restaurants. For opportunity in Ramly food processing Berhad, there's a focus on large-scale production of products. They also have 2 processing plants in Shiraz and also Bandar Terasa. They also have a variety of products in markets such as patty, meat, and chicken nugget, chicken drumette, sausage, and etc. They also target more external markets to promote their product in global. Ramly Food Processing Syndrome Berhad also model for halal food in the global market. They have 2 points in treat for Ramly Food Processing Syndrome Berhad. First, talking about awareness about unhealthy foods, they have to accept that many consumers gain awareness in the fast food because they know that was unhealthy food they're taking. Number 2, talking about competitor. Ramly has lot competitor in industry. The major competitor is Ayamas and also Ayamadi. Both companies produce same frozen food and they have to fight for their own product. The short summary for the Ramly company I mentioned earlier is not just only a framework plan, but it is a powerful high-level analysis that helps in the early stage of Ramly food processing syndrome. There are no right or wrong choices on the framework, but it should obtain research and experimental results. From short summary, we'll simplify that our planning process to get the hard part from the start action. So, go ahead and SWOT.
I will continue for stage 1, the input stage. The ratings in the external matrix refer to how effectively the company's current strategy responds to the opportunities and threats. The numbers range from 4 to 1, where 4 means an excellent response, 3 is an above response, 2 is an average response, and 1 is a poor response. The total weighted score for Ramly is 3.45. Ratings for opportunities have higher excellent response. That is mean, but it is crucial to consider since Ramly is very serious about producing halal products and processed food on a broad scale to fulfill people's demands. The Ayamas brand has a higher score in CPM matrix, which is 2.92, followed by Ramly 2.84, and Ayamadu have the lowest score for 2.02. Ramly needs to concentrate on developing a strategy for product promotion and social media engagement. These 2 criteria score a 1 to 2 rating because Ramly's social media is difficult to find and the social media content is not as up to date as Ayamas. Ramly's also have a problem with product advertising. Only a business owner who sells Ramly's products or if the area has Ramly Halal Mart will be notified of the promotion. The total weighted score for IFE matrix is 3.45. The ratings for strength is mostly receive a rating of 4 where it is crucial external factor. Both of the weaknesses receive a rating scale of 2. The company should make a strategy for how to take advantage of the weaknesses. In the stage 2, the matching stage, we're matching a new strategies using SWOT matrix. To begin with, the SO means by strength and opportunity. Ramly had an opportunity to expand their business to other countries that demand halal products, whereas Muslim people live in countries where it is hard to find halal frozen food. In addition, for weaknesses and opportunities, Ramly needs to come up with a plan to increase the effectiveness of its marketing and advertising strategies to attract more customers by selecting local products for fast food chain restaurants rather than choosing rival brands. Furthermore, strength and threat, Ramly could create menus for their kiosks and restaurants based on food pyramid with more amount of vegetables in each meal. Ramly could boost their service to compensate for the cost while facing a downturn by, for example, offering their menu as a combo. As a result, the company may raise its prices. And the other one is weakness threat. In the era of technologies, Ramly can add up self-ordered machine and robot as a waitress to reduce the cost of employment.
The quantity strategic planning metric, which falls under the third phase of the system, which is classified the decision stage, and it is the last phase of this cycle. We have identified 4 feasible alternative strategies based on the SWOT metric, and they are new international chain, expand production internationally, create new healthier menus, and also using technologies. Based on the total attractiveness score, the 2 strategies with the highest values are new international chain at 6.3 and expand production internally at 4.5. We have come up with the best alternative strategies for new international chain. Firstly, gain an objection-free business analysis whereby to allow an expert franchise consultant to examine their company concept and advise them on if it's appropriate for them and ready to franchise worldwide. Secondly, research on regulations on the country. This is because different countries have different rules and limits for purchasing and selling franchises, as well as documents they need to supply franchisees. Lastly, determine the target market and unique advantages whereby they must be able to demonstrate to prospective franchisees that they have an idea that they can compete in their market. As for expanding production internationally, exporting is one of the most prevalent strategies to reach an international market. It's a straightforward entry mode that offers their company a purpose to seek to a new market. Second, licensing agreement can be a low-risk way to expand internationally. They are commercial agreements that allow other businesses to use their intellectual property, and since they are cross-border, they are subject to multiplicity and complicated regulations pertaining to legal, tax, and intellectual property issue. Lastly, prepare a final budget preparation whereby they need to create a 3-year budget and a 12-month business plan with precise key performance metrics and revise them every 6 months. They must also conduct quarterly operation evaluations. Aside from that, create a real-time or at least weekly budget to actual reporting with variant analysis. In conclusion, the goal for this research is to determine the best business plan for Ramly Burger to increase their business. The SWOT metric research yielded various options that Ramly Burger may implement, including creating a new international chain, expanding their manufacturing internationally, developing new healthier menus, and employing technology. These 4 strategies were picked from each current strategy to be accessed using QSPM metric, which may then be developed and deployed as a corporate strategy to strengthen the firm's competitive edge. According to the QSPM metric results, Ramly Burger's company's expansion plan must be designed and implemented properly, though they might be facing a tough time in achieving this. Lastly, even though Ramly Burger is a well-known burger brand in Malaysia, they must continue to try to expand itself in order to survive and remain competitive when compared to other burger suppliers and companies that continue to grow and increase in Malaysia. That's all from our group. With that, I would like to end with Assalamualaikum and thank you very much.